Alright guys, we're back for another Legends video, right? No, Dokkan, but maybe Legends soon, we'll see. Alright, anyway. So, there's this post over on the Dokkan subreddit by Fuse Zamasu right here. Alright, okay. Alright. Basically, it's just like this graph or chart or whatever you want to say, or I guess, you know, periodic table. Sure. It's the order of all the DOKKANFEST exclusives, over on JP Dokkan. Basically, let's see, where's the point where I started playing Dokkan? Like, who was the most recent one that came out when I started playing Dokkan? I think it would be Physical Goku Black. So this was the period where I started playing JP. Let me see. When does Physical Goku Black's release date? I believe it is. Wow. Okay. So that is interesting. So I hop in, and then the next DOKKANFEST exclusive is Vegito Blue and Rose. That's pretty cool. All right. Let me see. What's your date? Not easy. Wait. No. Japan. Not easy. Yeah. No. Actually, it was not Goku Black. Goku Black came out after I had started playing Dokkan. So it was Omega. Omega was the most recent DOKKANFEST exclusive when I started playing. Okay, pretty cool. So this basically gives us a look, right, at all of the different LRs and DOKKANFEST exclusives that have released from when, you know, JP Dokkan has first started, right? And then, of course, the most recent one coming up very soon is going to be Bojack right here. Now, I actually do have fairly high expectations for Bojack. As a potential time traveler category leader, Inhuman deeds leader. I'm hoping that he's actually going to resemble Angel Golden Frieza right here, who just recently came out over on JP. I love this Frieza's leader skill. 4 key and 150% of stats for Revived Warrior and Otherworld Warrior. I think that's a great leader skill for Revived Warrior. One of these teams that really could use the 4 key. That's a really strong leader skill on Revived Warrior. And then Otherworld Warrior, sure, the team is fodder, but I mean, eventually they're gonna have to toss in like an amazing Super Gogeta. I'm leaning towards Super Gogeta and Janemba myself as like the New Year's, like the two things I'm sort of thinking for New Year's, right? Because we'll get Bojack. Basically, the JP schedule, right, is going to be like this. We get Bojack on like the 30th or 29th, so next week. Then I would say it's like 99% chance or something like that. We're getting LR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, I think, as a double rates banner, which Christmas, like, double rates LR banner, which is going to be insane. I think that's by far going to be the most hype one. Well, I don't know. LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku, people went crazy for that when that dropped, right? Like, people were going so nuts. But I think Super Saiyan 2 Gohan from the Bojack movie, to me, is more hype, right? And then after that, we'll have our dual Dokkan Fest, you know, 25th, 26th, 27th, I think, in that range. Usually, like, the 26th is when it comes out right after Christmas. I think that's probably going to be Gogeta and Janemba, or potentially maybe, like, Kid Goku and Piccolo, because a Kid Goku and Piccolo, I was just talking about it with Goresh last night, would sell ultra well on JP, right? And this last week of December, that's the last Dokkan Fest before, or the last major banner before the anniversary, which comes at the end of January, and which we know at least one of the two is UI Goku, right? So that's definitely an important thing to consider. But I mean, we could see that Gogeta drop, which would power the Otherworld Warrior category up. I mean, in order for this team to get better, I mean, like, Super Saiyan Kaioken Goku, like, he could get a Dokkan Fest, I feel. I do think he could get one, and that would probably sell well. They need that. We do need a new version of this to match the STR Vegito that came out. That would be another good one. And then they need to do, like, a whole sort of, like, mini celebration or something like that, focusing around the units from Super Kaioken Goku, right? We need Pikkon that does the Thunder Flash attack without his, like, weighted clothes. We need Olibu, Frog, all those other Otherworld Warrior fighters in there. They could do a full Angel Ginyu Force. You know, they could do Angel Krillin and Yamcha from the Buu Saga. There is a lot that they could do, right? But I expect Bojack's leader skill to look like that. So, I mean, what's funny is if we go back, right, a lot of these earlier characters, I'm sort of thinking like, yeah, we're going to get a new version of them at least sometime soonish. So Broly is the first, right? Honestly, I think Dragon Ball Z Broly, like, for Saiyan Day makes a lot of sense. I mean, either him, or we could go all the way down here to Dragon Ball Super Broly. I think Dragon Ball Super Broly or Dragon Ball Z Broly for Saiyan Day makes a lot of sense. Goku, Broly are the two, like, big money earners that JP Dokkan has. Well, and I guess Gohan. Like, those three just print money on JP Dokkan, right? And I guess, well, the fusions as well, right? Cell, we probably could get just a better perfect cell, huh? Because there's the Int, the Tech, and the STR perfect cells. I mean, STR perfect cell, look how old his ass is, right? Like, he's been around for quite a long time, so we easily get a new cell. What do you guys think? Do we need a new Kid Buu? I think we're eventually going to get an LR Kid Buu. It's not going to be anytime soon. Yeah, Super Saiyan 3 Goku is another one. We absolutely need a Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Like, you know, imagine like a Dragon Fist Super Saiyan 3 Goku with the current animations is something that needs to happen. Yeah, Gogeta, yeah. Like, standalone Super Gogeta. Like, all these early characters, like, they're all getting new Dokkan Fest soon. Because it's like, you go and look at their name, and it's like Gogeta. Super Gogeta is just the STR and Int one, right? Like, we need a new one. Janemba, literally the same thing. Like, you know, STR Janemba and Int Gogeta, these two bad boys right here are about to get their EZA, sure. But, like, again, anything before, where is Metal Cooler? He's like... anything basically before Metal Cooler can be directly replaced. But like starting with Metal Cooler and moving on, these are where all of the super attack animations really did take like kind of a step upwards. Now the LR Super Saiyan 4s are not the greatest. I mean, Trunks and Mai honestly is not the greatest. You know, there are characters scattered in here whose animations weren't the best, but you know, then you have characters like Tech Broly or STR Cooler over here, right, whose animations are just so ridiculous. But like, again, anything from before Metal Cooler, they'll just directly replace because they can resell you the insane animations. The easiest one, to me, like the big one to easily point out is Majin Vegeta, right? The final explosion. Imagine if they did a final explosion with the current animations, like how insanely hyped that is going to be. So, like, I expect that, like, LR Dokkan Fest exclusive Majin Vegeta, I do expect at some point, but we just did, like, basically a full year of Buu Saga, so Vegeta and Kid Buu, I don't expect anytime soon, right? Full Power Frieza, this is one of the glaring weaknesses. This is one of the most deserving characters, right? Final Form Frieza, Full Power Frieza from Namek, that needs an update, absolutely. Ultimate Gohan did just get one. I mean, we need a better standalone Ultimate Gohan, but we literally just got the Tech Ultimate Gohan who's transforming. But, like, I mean, they could drop an LR Ultimate Gohan standalone. I mean, he could even be from Dragon Ball Super, right, from the Tournament of Power. That'd be cool. Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta could use better units, but, I mean, he's, like, you know, not, like, just I hate to use the word canon, but he's not like a canon character, right? Beerus, we recently got him, so we don't need another one of them. Funny enough, we could actually use a new standalone Super Vegito. Like, people cry, oh, more fusions! And then they're instantly top grossing in 2 seconds, right? But, like, when was the last Super Vegito card, standalone Super Vegito card we got? I believe it was this boy right here. Been quite a while since we got him, right? Legendary Super Saiyan Broly, again, we could use a new version of him, new version of Gotenks. I still am frustrated that this guy's name is not Blue Kaioken Goku. I really wish, I like consistency, like, the most, so I really wish that they would just give him, Kaioken Blue as his name, right? And then, you know, give us maybe, like, a Dokkan Fest exclusive Super Saiyan Blue Goku from Resurrection F, I think would be cool. Something like that, right? Buhan needs a new unit. Dude, this is insane. So does Golden Frieza. So does Omega. Base Goku Black honestly does. Like, all of these guys up here, like, when you go back and look at it, they all need to be replaced because they're all just old units with shitty animations. Like, their EZAs have made them relevant, right? Like, funny enough, look how old this guy is. And he's, like, in contention for best unit in the game, right? And what's funny is, so Vegito Blue, I wouldn't say any of these other units at all anywhere around here are as good as him, right? Like, if you just go through, no, definitely nope. Sorry, but I'm taking Vegito Blue over Machin Vegeta and STR Broly. Like, let me find a unit that I think is better than Vegito Blue real quick. I mean, Bojack, with this new Dokkan Fest exclusive Bojack, potentially, especially how ridiculous those links are. But like right now, I mean, you're gonna go with Vegito Blue, who's on, you know, the 5 best category teams in the game pretty much, and you know, you can run them on all these crazy teams and stuff like that. Like, you just go through, it's insane. That physical Vegito Blue is just better than like everything. I mean, a lot of people will probably like Goku and Frieza better. I mean, sure, that's actually probably the point where like it can't really continue. Goku and Frieza, like as much as I do like to undersell them, I mean, they're just redonkulous, right? But yeah, that Vegito Blue is crazy. As far as do we need a new standalone Vegito Blue? I mean, I would say yeah, honestly. I mean, why not? Whatever. Standalone Vegito Blue, sure. Rose, we actually did just get a brand new, like, you know, Super Saiyan Rose, so he probably doesn't need a new one. Again, Cell does. This Trunks his name needs to be changed. We need a better one. We need a better merge Zamasu. Blue Vegeta. We do have a million Blue Vegetas. But I feel like they could do something from Resurrection F with Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, for sure. Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta, I mean, we could use those characters with better animations, but like the LR Super Saiyan 4s are still some of the top units in the game. This Gohan, I would love if, I'm totally okay if he's replaced. I think literally this slot right here is probably Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, right? And I'm thinking it's going to be a base Gohan that transforms. Because currently that slot for base Gohan, there's like, it's like an SR. It's the highest rarity we have for that, right? So, but they have proven with this Bardock right here getting replaced by this Bardock right here. They've proven that they don't care anymore. They'll get like the OG LRs, like this Broly right here, Majin Vegeta, Gohan, you know, like all those types of LRs, they'll directly replace them. So, I think Final Form Cooler standalone could be an LR. You know what's gonna watch? I bet you money this is gonna happen. Watch this. They're gonna release this Cooler. He's gonna be the best EZA from the 120% leads, right? He'll be better than Gogeta, better than Janemba, better than them all. He'll be the #1 120% lead EZA. And then 2 weeks later, they'll drop LR Final Form Cooler, who will be like, you know, God incarnate in Dokkan. Like, he'll just be like so insane. That's what I think they'll do, right? Honestly, Angel Super Saiyan 3 Goku, we get a new version of him. Yup, Super 17, Majin Vegeta, we've already... Please, listen. Every 5 seconds, like, it's like, okay, looks like there might be a global first. What do you guys think? And literally everyone just says Kid Buu. It's like, no, goddammit. No. If they were gonna do Kid Buu, he would have came out. I don't think... Maybe, like, New Year's of 2021... we get like Spirit Bomb Goku and Kid Buu as so like New Year's this year would be Kid Goku and Demon King Piccolo next month. And then a full year later, maybe then we'll see LR Kid Buu. That's what I'm thinking, right? Yeah, we talked about these guys. This guy, again, I would love a new version of him. Again, he sells like crazy. The way he was just beating the dog shit out of the Z Fighters in that movie, like he could easily get a new one. Yep, Gotenks needs a new one. LR Goku Black and Zamasu, yeah, pretty easily. I mean, this is a weird one for them to just directly replace. It is interesting because this is the point where I actually started playing JP. I started playing Dokkan when STR Omega came out, right? But I didn't start playing JP until LR Goku Black and Zamasu came out. Man, I really wish I had started playing JP. Like, I wish I would have just jumped right into JP, but it's very difficult to start playing this game like for the first time ever, and then you just start on JP because you don't know anything, right? It's like you play global for a while, you know how everything works, and then it's like, all right, I'm done waiting 6 months for the hype units to come out. I'm going to JP. That's what I did, right? Super Saiyan 3 Broly definitely could use a better unit. Gogeta, no, actually. Yep, we just got brand new super sexy monster Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So, you know, we could use like a